What up? Jesus, you can't even start without this dog barking. Rocky, are you done? Did you get out what you need to say, buddy? Great. Thank you. So today I really just wanted to make a video about entrepreneurship. This past week, if you are following me on Instagram, I don't know how it's gonna play out planning wise. Anyways, you will see that I went on this like huge rant about just the behind the scenes work of an entrepreneur and how it's not as sexy or immediate as a lot of people think it is. And I just wanted to come on YouTube and just put out really the dark truth. I think everyone is just so focused on the positive, and all you hear is like, oh, this is great. Oh, I made $1 million off of this campaign. Facebook ads are amazing, that you don't really get a true picture of what owning your own business really looks like or what it actually means to be an entrepreneur. And so I was like, well, shit, I guess I better jump on here and talk about it. I don't know why I just got country, but we're gonna move past that. The truth is that you're going to have way more failures than you do success. And that is just across the board. And I think you hear that and you're like, duh, Breeya, I know that. They say that on all like the Instagram little graphics of how many times the freaking, what is his name from McDonald's? Ray, whatever his name, like how many franchises did he try to get out and try to market and just never caught on, and then finally he found the McDonald's brothers, and that's a whole story. If you haven't watched that movie, you need to watch it. I watched it twice in a row, and then that's a lie. I was about to say I never had McDonald's after that, but I literally had it last week for breakfast. It's good. I can't get away from it. McDonald's breakfast is the best thing they freaking have. Like, it's so good. But anyways, it's a really good story about the struggles and just everything that you go through when you are starting from literally the bottom or just starting at like a middle class and then working your way up to a new level of success that you've never even, honestly, you can imagine it, but you couldn't even like really imagine it, like everything that comes with it. So it's a really good movie. I highly recommend it for anyone. I think it's on Netflix or Hulu. I'm not really for sure. One of those, or it's on YouTube. You might just be able to get it after this, you know what I mean? Like the pirated version, the version you really shouldn't be watching, but it's free, so who cares? But anyways, yeah, it's pretty cool. Back to what I was saying. So at the point of me filming this last week, I launched a campaign and I did probably one of the silliest videos I've ever done. And I was really nervous because I've always been, and I have to be completely honest, I've always been that person that puts out the good and never the ugly or the bad, and always says, I'm doing great, business is great, everything is awesome. And I never like truly say like, I'm exhausted. This week I've had a really hard time actually following through the task. I'm overwhelmed. And so this last week I launched a campaign. It didn't do as good as I thought it was gonna do. It did okay, but it didn't convert. And for some reason, it just really, my dog just bumped the stand with his butt, trying to get his butt scratched. Ugh, so weird. Dogs are weird. But, anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I've always been that person that just shows the positive and never really shows like, when I'm having a downtime, and if you hear that noise in the background, it's also my heater. We have a lot of things going on this week. There's so much stuff going on. And that's the life of an entrepreneur. It's like everything's chaotic. You still have a freaking personal life, and you still have personal obligations, and then you also have your business. And when you're starting out, you're gonna be freaking doing it all. And the one thing I get so mad about business coaches online is that they don't show enough of like what it takes to actually start a business. And so then when people actually jump in it and they realize this shit's fucking hard, they get depressed and sad and unmotivated and just drop out. And I think that's the reason why so many businesses don't make it to the second year. It's because not enough people are sharing like, dude, this shit's fucking hard and you're gonna have more L's and you're gonna have wins. and it's not going to be a short turnaround, it's going to be a long turnaround. It's going to be a long-term play. And so I really wanted to jump on and just give you encouragement. If you are someone who just recently started a business and you're feeling a little bit like how I've been feeling this week, which is overwhelmed, discouraged, and overworked, then I just want to tell you, like, you're not alone. It's literally all of us. Just no one's saying it, but it's literally all of us. And you're not alone. Just keep pushing and do as much as you can. I always like to say, if your body is telling you 2 days in a row that you need rest, then that means you need rest. But I do say, because sometimes your body can trick you, that if it's just that you just don't want to do something, do it and then take your rest, just to make sure that you're not just, your mind and your body is not just trying to get you out of doing something really hard. I do that sometimes. I'll like fake a stomach ache and I'd be like, my stomach aches, I need to lay down. And there's no one to tell you no, because you're in business by yourself. Actually, I just hired on like an additional team member to do my social media. And I've really found that there's so many things that I've dropped the ball on as a solo entrepreneur, because I was only reporting to me, that I was missing so many small tasks, which eventually added into a big task. And so whenever our campaign didn't do so great, my first instinct was be like, what the heck is this person doing? They're doing it all wrong. It's all their fault. And so when I jumped on our meeting, I was just on this rant and I was so hot. But then I quickly realized, like, that's not the truth. You know, like, I have gotten so accustomed to only being me that I haven't had to, I guess, like, rely on someone or account to someone or, you know, get content to someone by a certain time. And it's really been a struggle. And I feel like this is just more of like a rant than anything else. I really don't have any takeaways for you besides you're being my therapist for the day. But I hope it does just show you like what goes on behind the scenes of a everyday business owner and everyday entrepreneur. It's just not fucking glamorous all the time. Not everyone's riding in Lambos, and let me burst your bubble. Those Lambos and all that is normally rented daily or sometimes hourly just to do a shoot. Sometimes the houses they have are rented. It's called a marketing expense. So stop falling for the bullshit. This stuff is hard. It takes time. It does take money to make money, and it is a long-term play. Do not think that if you throw up a few social media posts, you start a ClickFunnels account, that you're going to be a millionaire tomorrow. It's not going to work that way. There are some lucky ducks. I'm not going to discredit that, but I will say that there's probably a backstory to why they're an overnight success. There's literally no such thing as an overnight success. It could have been for the past 7 years, they've been building up a Rolodex or a contact book of all these amazing contacts. So the moment that they launch something, they had an audience to launch to, and they're considered an overnight success. I made $1 billion in 7 weeks. Let me show you how to do it. Those kind of people, there's a backstory behind it. It's not, you're not gonna make $1 billion in 7 weeks. Come on, people. So anyways, this is my rant. I hope it helps you. I want you to know that if you are feeling just like me, know that you're not alone and that you're almost there. To never give up, and it's okay to have those shitty freaking days, and it's okay to cry. I've cried so many times, oh my gosh, over the dumbest stuff, like no one will buy my ebook. And I'm like, get out of it, girl. Like, come on. That means you haven't marketed correctly. So yeah, it's really fun. Speaking of ebook, I did just launch an ebook. Help me. It's all about starting your business and starting it on the right track. We're calling it the 30 Days to Business Challenge Cookbook. It gives you all the ingredients you need to have a successful business foundation. We help you find your purpose, how to build a business around that purpose. So if you're like, oh, Breeya, but I already have a business, well, let's make sure that you're aligned with your purpose and make sure you have all the ingredients you need to succeed. I know that sounded mad corny, super cheesy. I just got off telling you that Lambos were rented and this shit is all fake and all that stuff. but this ebook really is important to me, and it really is over the 6 years of business. I've accumulated all this knowledge from all these other places, and it really is the encompassment. Did I just make up that word? I really think I did, but it really embodies everything I learned over the 6 years being in business from vast different areas of my life, to be honest, which is super exciting. I'm so excited to put it out there. If it's something that interests you and you want to learn how to create a really good solid foundation for your business, I encourage you to click the link below. If you don't have a business or you don't know if you have a purpose, and we all do, Sugar Plum, then I would love for you to click the link below, learn a little bit more, see if it's for you, and if it is, I would love your support. It would greatly mean the world to me. If this video is funny or you think it's freaking horrible, push the thumbs up if it was funny, push the thumbs down if you think it was horrible. I really would love to hear what you think, even if you think it was a bunch of horse shit. So let me know by liking or unliking and subscribing. I'm going to be coming to you every Sunday and Wednesday, every Sunday and Wednesday with a new YouTube video, so hang tight. I'm so glad to have you guys here. It's going to be fun. Business is simple. Business should be fun. And that's what we're going to have. We're going to have some fun on this channel, so hope to see you around. Deuces. Ooh, I need to paint my nails. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh.